My mother tells me that when I was a little girl, I would get up in the morning, go into my parents' bedroom and ask, "So what are we going to do today?" Of course, what we do today would have to be different from what we did yesterday. The old adage that you are what you have always been is true.
Linda Early Chastang is the Interim CEO for the John and Lillian Miles Lewis Foundation, which, like the late Congressman, is committed to strengthening democracy through civic engagement, guided by truth, integrity, and moral clarity, with a goal of amplifying the voices of rising generations. Linda did 3 stints as Chief of Staff and Counsel to Congressman John Lewis. Among the initiatives in her portfolio were what is now known as the Sam Nunn Federal Building in Atlanta and the National Museum of African American History and Culture in Washington.
Linda is someone, if you think about just one of the smartest people that I know, and I know a lot of people, and I know a lot of smart people, but Linda in particular, if you think about her ability to take in very complex information, synthesize that information, and be able to bring it out in a way that a broad audience can understand. I cannot think of anyone better to have worked with John Lewis.
She was a special advisor to the chairman of President Obama's Board of Advisors on Historically Black Colleges and Universities, chief of the legislative branch at the Federal Emergency Management Agency, executive director of the D.C. Judicial Nominations Commission, and staff director for the newly created Joint Federal Relations Committee for the New Jersey State Legislature.
Linda was a true worker bee and also saw the importance historically that GABWA could have. She and a few others, sisters, founded the foundation. She had gone to get a master's in taxation in addition to her law degree from Emory. And she knew how to help set up a foundation that is enduring to this day.
With support from the Southern Education Fund and with the help of Julie Walker, Susan Langford, Joan Bullock, and Joyce Parks, I documented the contributions of Black lawyers in Georgia in a calendar used as our first fundraiser in 1983.
So that foundation gave us a foundation.
Linda was a member of the founding faculty of the School of Law at Georgia State University. Her work with the school helped lay the foundation for it being not only one of the best law schools in terms of bar passage rates and student placements, but one of the most diverse law schools in the nation.
When you're at the table and helping decisions being made, and she was at that table as Georgia State, really at the start of the Georgia State Law School. That was a big deal.
Dean Johnson knew that it may not be a good idea for a law school built to serve an underserved population to have a founding faculty of older white men. So I became the law school's woman, minority, and young founding faculty member. I happened to be in the right place at the right time, and I loved the fact that I was able to recruit diverse students and faculty, ensure that students had the support they needed, and create opportunities for student placements.
You've helped write and rewrite the laws of not only the state of Georgia, but even more so on a national and international basis. Congratulations.
You truly deserve this for what you have given to GABWA, to John Lewis and his legacy, and to the rest of the organizations that I know you have been committed to, including Georgia State and others.
I am sure that when you think of my career, gypsy and non-traditional are probably the descriptors that come to mind. That girl just won't keep a job. If so, blame GABWA. Early in my career, GABWA gave me confidence and great connections, encouraged thinking outside of the box, and confirmed for me that the most important thing in a career is making a positive difference in the lives of others and having fun in the process. What I learned from GABWA, and my message to the young and not so young GABWA members, is to be aware of the opportunities that surround you and be prepared to take advantage of them. I am so proud to be a part of the GABWA family. It is an honor to have GABWA recognize my work and career, and I thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we salute Linda Early Chastang.